In a world that constantly demands attention, approval, and emotional investment, there exists a kind of energy that is quietly magnetic, almost intoxicating. People feel it, even if they can't put a name to it. It's the energy of someone who is unshakable, who remains calm when chaos surrounds them, and who doesn't get pulled into the drama of the world. This is what I call dark detachment. Dark detachment is not about cruelty or indifference. It's about mastery. Mastery over your emotions, your reactions, and your attachments. It's a silent strength that says, I feel, I observe, but I am not consumed. In a society where most people are addicted to validation, likes, and external approval, dark detachment is rare, and rarity breeds intrigue, attraction, even a little fear. Imagine walking into a room where everyone is reacting, chasing, competing for attention, and then there's that one person who simply exists in their own orbit. Their gaze is calm, their movements measured, their presence undeniable. You don't feel invited, you feel drawn, you don't feel compelled. They compel themselves naturally. That energy isn't loud, it's addictive because it signals something primal, control, self-possession, and the refusal to be anyone's pawn. Stoicism teaches us that our inner state is entirely within our control, but dark detachment takes this a step further. It's the subtle art of caring without clinging, of observing without being consumed. When you cultivate it, you become magnetic because you are free, free from need, free from expectation, free from the invisible strings that pull most people into panic, jealousy, and desperation. And here's the fascinating part. People are drawn to what they cannot control. They are mesmerized by the unshakable because it challenges the norm. If everyone else is frantic, reactive, or needy, the detached person becomes the anchor in a storm. That's why dark detachment isn't just attractive, it's addictive. Not because it manipulates, but because it fascinates. Because it demonstrates mastery over the very thing most people are enslaved by, emotion. The catch is that dark detachment is not something you fake. It is cultivated through discipline, self-awareness, and inner work. It is forged in moments of stillness when you resist the urge to react, when you face provocation and breathe instead of lashing out. Every moment you choose calm over chaos, observation over impulse. You build this energy quietly, invisibly, until it becomes a force that others cannot resist. Dark detachment is not about withdrawing from life or shutting people out. It's about being fully present while remaining untouchable. It's the ability to engage with the world without being pulled under by its tides. Think about someone in a heated argument, yet their face remains calm, their voice measured, their mind unshaken. Everyone else is reactive, anxious, emotional, and in comparison, that calm energy is mesmerizing. It draws attention without word, commands respect without demand, and creates curiosity without effort. This energy becomes addictive because it represents freedom. Freedom from attachment, from fear, from the compulsion to control outcomes. People are naturally drawn to those who embody it because it challenges the unconscious patterns they themselves are trapped in. You don't need to say much. Your presence speaks volumes. Your silence becomes louder than their noise. And in relationships, in work, in life, this becomes a subtle power. People seek you out, not because you chase them, but because your detachment signals self-mastery, a rare and deeply attractive quality. But dark detachment has a shadow edge, which is why the word dark fits. It's not warm or soft energy. It's intense, magnetic, and slightly intimidating. It can feel unapproachable to those not accustomed to it. People may try to provoke you, test your composure, or seek to unravel you, but the detached person remains unshaken. And paradoxically, this resistance to manipulation, this calm in the face of chaos, is exactly what makes others crave it. The practice of cultivating dark detachment is rooted in mindfulness and Stoic philosophy. You observe your emotions without letting them control you. You confront triggers without reacting impulsively. You engage with life fully, but refuse to be owned by external forces. Every moment of restraint, every choice to respond instead of react, builds this magnetic energy. And the more you cultivate it, the more people notice, and they can't help but be drawn toward it. It's a subtle, almost invisible skill, but one that transforms interactions, relationships, and influence. People sense it before they understand it. They are intrigued, fascinated, and yes, addicted, not because you demand their attention, but because you exist in a way that is both rare and commanding. And here's the ultimate Stoic insight. The energy is not for them. It is for you. You cultivate it for mastery, for freedom, for your own peace. And everything else, the attraction, the respect, the influence, becomes a natural consequence. Ultimately, dark detachment is a paradox. The more you let go, the more power you gain. The more you stop seeking approval, chasing outcomes, or reacting to the whims of others, the more magnetic you become. People are naturally drawn to someone who is free, unshakable, and fully in control of their inner world. It's not about pretending to be aloof or playing games. It's about real mastery, emotional, mental, and spiritual. When you cultivate dark detachment, you become a presence that commands attention effortlessly. You stop being one of the many voices in a crowd and become the one person who is unforgettable. The world is full of distractions, chaos, and neediness, but the person who walks through it with calm, focused, and unyielding presence stands apart. That energy is addictive because it represents what everyone secretly craves: control, peace, and freedom. So, practice restraint. Observe without clinging. Engage without being consumed. Build discipline. Cultivate self-awareness. And embrace the power of letting go. The world will notice. People will notice. And most importantly, you will notice. Because in the silence of detachment, you will find the most potent energy of all, your own.